Hi guys, sorry I've been absent for a while. Had some things happen, not really ready to talk about it much. I just finished cleaning their cage. It's 10:42 in the morning. I believe it's the 12th of January. I could be wrong, but it is, what day is today? It's Saturday, okay? Something like that. As you can see, it was pristine and now it's a mess. I don't know what he's after actually. But they've been eating a lot of hay. See, he makes a big mess when he's eating. There's a Speedo. Nala's upstairs. Come on down, Nala. I don't know if it made any difference, but this towel, this fleece thing that's hanging halfway above their cage and covering half of their cage exactly, it's made for calmer nights. I'm not sure why. I know that the nights I take it away, they go bananas. Like, really bananas. Like, the whole cage rocks and everything. You know, like the way chins are. But when I put this thing on top of their cage and covers half the cage, they're very calm. They're mellow. Obviously it doesn't affect their playing. It's just, I'm not sure what it is that it calms them though. So I kept it. Ideally I don't need it, you know, but whatever. The food, they've been eating quite a lot. I'm not complaining. I've been complaining that they're not eating enough, in my opinion. But the amount of hay you see there is completely fills the container, minus the little area that his head's sticking in there. In the morning, I will find approximately what's left on the ground that you see right now. There's nothing left in the cage. So they're obviously eating a lot of hay, even more than a guinea pig actually. These two eat more than a guinea pig right now in hay. And then here's the weird part, the pellets too. They've been eating the pellets too. I started measuring out their food 2 days ago, exactly, and they're eating a good half of it. So we're talking at least 2 tablespoons now, between the two of them though. So they're still only eating half of what most chins generally eat if they're not being fed treats and stuff, I guess. But they're eating quite a lot if you consider the fact that they're also eating hay, because most people don't give them this much hay. The fact that I give them a big variety might be why they're eating so much of the hay, just because, you know, they're getting probably enough nutrition that way that they're not eating very much pellets. So if I stop giving them the hay, they probably eat all the pellets. But, and if I stop feeding them treats, that would be the day. I mean, why have a chin if you're never going to feed it a treat, right? Well, I guess I go to the extreme, but, you know. So these 2 feeders, each have, 2 tablespoons, and this morning one of them was almost completely empty, maybe saved like 10 pellets inside. So they are eating quite a bit. The only reason I keep mentioning that is because there is a minute possibility. Nala's right there. I don't know if you can see her, but she could be pregnant. There's still that possibility because before I snipped Speedo, I saw Speedo cleaning himself. And I saw him, you know, doing his boy thing with the girl. So, there is a chance still. I will know, I think it's end of March. But I should know by the, I don't think it's the end of March actually, it's mid-March. So I should know at least by the end of February. So we're getting there. February, somewhere in the middle of February, I should start knowing if she's pregnant or not. But there's always a chance you don't know, just because if she doesn't get too big. I did get a scale. I'm an idiot. I didn't get any batteries. I don't use the batteries that come with the machine, because they're crappy, and I truly believe those things leak batteries more often than not. So I actually generally don't use the ones that come with it, unless they're like the brand name Energizer, you know, Duracell. So I bought batteries, right? I'm such an idiot. It takes 3. I bought 2. So I have to go back out on Monday and buy 2 more batteries, because I didn't know it took 3. I look in the slot and I thought it took 2. So I bought a pack of 2. I could have saved some money by buying 4. But I have this thing for batteries too. I like to collect them, like the good stuff, like not used or anything. But it's so pointless because by the time you get around to using all the batteries you've collected, like you just buy them when they're on sale whenever, even though you know you have like 2 dozen of them at home. By the time you get to them, they're like halfway through to their expiry date because they're like meant to be left like in storage for up to 10 years, I think. So you can imagine if you've got some batteries you bought 5 years ago and you're just using them now. So I kind of stopped collecting batteries a while back because it wasn't practical and the batteries prices went up, you know. But so I had to start weighing Nala. I ran into a little roadblock trying to figure out how I'm gonna weigh her, because you know she's not gonna sit still. Nala's very smart. This is Speedo, but Nala's very smart, and I might be able to trick her once with a treat on the scale, but the second time, I have a feeling Nala knows exactly that I want her on the scale, so that she's going to want to be anywhere but on the scale. So it's going to make it really hard. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to get her onto the scale. I was telling people I should have bought a human scale. I don't have one of those either, but I should. I was like, I could have just held her in my arms and then just hopped on the scale myself. But then people said it's not accurate enough, so I don't know. If anyone has any suggestions, I was gonna put her in a cardboard box or something and tape it closed, or something along that lines. But I'll work on that. But I should get that started sometime in February, just to see if she really is. I guess I could always not weigh her and just find out at the last minute. Not that I know enough about chins to know how much they should weigh. And she is a little on the small side, age-wise, you know, for being pregnant. I think they said they should be at least 8 months old. And I mean, Speedo, I think it just hit 8 months now. So, you know, probably hence his appetite. He looks really funny when he's got his face stuck inside the sand bath, though. It's kind of like those cats in the dumpsters, you know, dumpster diving, and their butts sticking up in the air. But this new setup is way better. They got so much room to run, and you hear a lot less banging sounds when they're bumping into stuff. Sometime today, tomorrow, I'll contact the seller for the chinchilla stuff. And I'll go and place the order for the ledges that I placed an order for. Well, they were custom made. I think they were already made a long time ago, but I had to wait till my check came from work, and I had to pay my bills first to figure out how much I have to work with, because the more I have to work with, I might add some more stuff to the total. So I've already paid, so I gotta go contact her. I am also waiting for one thing from her, though. I'm waiting for her to locate rose hips, whole rose hips. I don't want the crushed kind, because they're not as cute to watch. Apparently in the USA it's very popular to sell the whole ones, but in Canada, apparently a lot of people complain that their chins don't like it because it's scratchy or something like that. And so most of the Canadian sellers don't sell whole ones. They only sell crushed. It's really stupid. I should have been born and live in the US. Seriously, everything I want is in the US. It's really sad. So I don't know if it's any cheaper, but at least she knows more people. So I've asked the lady that sells me my chin stuff to locate it for me, have it shipped to her place, and then shipped to me. It won't cost that much more to get it shipped to her place first, but at least it saves me the work of trying to find someone that's not selling me a poor quality, because I probably don't even know what to look for. So, yeah. So hopefully I will have the stuff by early February. If I pay her, I should have it by the end of January, but I don't know where she is. She hasn't been on the forum in the last day or two, so maybe she's busy. But yeah, anyway, that's all.